Hello and welcome to Transforming Your Church, a series of segments designed for your church board to watch and to put into action to make your church be all that God wants it to be in your community and perhaps in your metro area. In this segment, we're going to talk about targets. This particular idea is for churches in metro areas, but it can be adapted for churches in more rural settings. In a metro area, if you have a church of 100, 200 members, those members don't usually live just within 1 to 2 miles of the church, but they live all over the metro area. They're scattered off to the east or the west or the north or the south. And one of the things that your church may want to attempt is to target one of those areas where your members live and work and do something special there for 1 month. For example, let's say that you live in the city of Tacoma, Washington. In Tacoma, you discover as you look at where your members live that you have about 1/4 of the members that live to the north, and 1/4 to the south, and 1/4 to the east, and 1/4 to the west. 1 month, you might want to target those members that live to the north. And during that time, you are just going to make special efforts to try to make doorstep visits to all of those members, to try to connect. Some of those members are strong, active in your church. Some haven't been to church in years. But you can organize in such a way that each of you could take a few families during that month, and you could go and just make 5-minute doorstep visits to where they live. And what do you do at a doorstep visit? 2 of you go up and you ring the doorbell. And if anybody comes to the door, you say, "Hi, we're from the whatever, Seventh-day Adventist Church, and we're visiting all of our members in this community during this month." And you visit with them, you connect with them. Sometimes they say, "I haven't had a visit from anybody in the church in years. Would you come on in?" "Well, we'd like to, but we're just making some short visits. We could come back next week if that would work." Because you're trying to get to all of the houses on your list. And among yourselves as board members, you design and organize it so that you can get to everybody north of your church in that month. You have prayer with the people at the door. You leave some type of literature. You encourage them. As you do this, you'll discover that some people have moved. And whoever's living there right now, you just make friends with them and pray with them if they'll let you and leave literature for them. Occasionally, you'll find that one of your members died last year or 2 years ago that lived there, and nobody has been in touch with them, because our churches oftentimes are centered more on who's coming than who's on the books. And this gives you a chance to reach out and find those members and affirm those who are strong in the Lord. And this style of visitation, in the next month, you might target those members who live to the south. And the next month, those that live to the east or the west. In this way, you're breaking it down in a manageable size. You're getting to know the members of your church better and better, and you start seeing more people showing back up to the church over time. So the idea of targeting where your members live and trying to get out to their homes. Occasionally, you might even launch a prayer meeting group in that area that meets each Wednesday night, or some type of family group that meets there. Or perhaps you even have enough strength in your church leadership, you could have a week of reaping or a week of changed lives right out in that area. But whatever the case is, targeting one geographical segment for this month or next month allows you to have impact and strengthen your congregation, make new friends, and empower them to reach out to the friends in their neighborhood and community. I invite you right now to take a few minutes and discuss the idea of targeting a geographical area and see how that would apply to where you are and where you minister, and think of the blessings and benefits it would bring to your church congregation in building strength and reaching out. May God bless you in this.